All right, we're sitting here with Toby Madison, 1993 Indiana All-Star from Washington Catholic. Finished his career out in South Alabama. Had a heck of a career down there, Toby. But I got to tell you, for those of you that are out there, Toby played with Kojak and I on the 1993 Indiana All-Star team together. So I got to tell you, he brought us down here to the Buggy Bowl. Tobe, tell us about it.
So really, first of all, great to see you guys.
Absolutely.
It's time flies. It's always good to be able to connect and reminisce. Yeah. So when you started your show, I've enjoyed watching it, and I obviously started bugging you and saying, hey, I know you guys love your Central and Northern Indiana basketball, but you guys need to come down here in my neck of the woods and catch a game or two. There were a couple games here that are super, super interesting and unique rivalries that have a lot of history, a lot of passion. You'll see tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm emphatic that you guys are here. It's called the Buggy Bowl. There's buggies around here. It's a big Amish and Mennonite communities, and both is a big rivalry. So you'll see the student section dressed in Amish, and so just something that you don't see every day.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys are here.
Don't
And
see it
yeah,
every day.
yeah.
Don't see it at all.
Yeah.
Not where we from.
I know. But just super, super great to see you guys, and hopefully it's a good game, and you guys will enjoy it.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, do they know? Do this generation know who you are or who you were, man? Do they know?
Much like you guys, the kids don't know. The parents know.
Parents do.
The parents know. So it's. I moved away, going to college and lived in Florida for so long. Was able to move back a couple years ago. And my hometown where I grew up is just a few miles away. But my wife was from this particular school. Okay. So we decided to kind of sit in this community. My brother was the superintendent here. So it was a very, very easy transition back. And, I think, the kids' parents know, and I do a lot of work with the younger grades, both the boys and girls side. Yeah. And, I know the parents are probably saying, hey, just like when Randy teaches his kids or you teach kids, they listen to what they're saying because he was a good player. And, it was years ago, but, being a good player and the things it needs to do that haven't changed.
Absolutely.
So, yep.
That's dope, man. Listen, man, you still dope to us. You hear me? And so that's why we even down here, man, because we definitely wanted to come, man, and definitely see you.
Yep. And I'm going to come up there and maybe watch an Anderson game or whatever with you guys.
You should broadcast it with us.
Yeah, maybe I will.
That would be dope.
I love it.
Listen, because in Madison County, man, I'm blown away because I've missed out so much when it comes to Madison County basketball because I will go to just a particular game, or school, Anderson, and watch a couple games. Yeah. But, man, listen, it's some great basketball up there. I'm telling you, man, in this generation, man, awesome. But I do have to say this, let me open you up a little bit. Yeah. See, I love the fact that you represent, man, and we appreciate that, man. Yeah. We come all the way down here. Already it's exciting, man. Yeah. Even with, and I'm starting to see before the JV even started, man, people are flooding in here. Yeah. Is this rival tell us about this rival, though.
Well, so, for years, there's a kind of a triangle, but, Daviess County, Washington's the big school, and they have quite a bit of history. The Zellers came through and won state championships, and even back in the late 70s, Steve Bushy was Mr. Basketball. Craig Neal went to Georgia Tech and played in the pros for a long time. But Washington was really good. And then you had these small schools that were just kind of in the community. North Daviess is one. Washington Catholic was where I played. Barr-Reeve, Lagodi. And so, once, basketball started getting really, really booming in the 80s, and the sectional was really, really competitive. The Hatchet House, much like, some of the big gyms, seats almost 8,000. Yeah. And, the rivalries started between some of the smaller schools. It was before class basketball, which you guys know, it was serious. And so Lagodi, Barr-Reeve's an intense rivalry. That was last Friday night. It was a great game. North Daviess has started to kind of come up on the rise, maybe in the last decade or so. And so I think North Daviess looks at Barr-Reeve as their biggest rival. And the Buggy Bowl was named years ago. And again, these are very, very Amish Mennonite communities. Lagodie's not so much. I think Barr-Reeve maybe looks at Lagodie as their rival. So Barr-Reeve's kind of got that label on their back, like, well, we want to beat them, we want to beat them, we want to beat them. And the last couple of years, you know, North Daviess has had a state championship level good team. They won the state championship in 1A. Last year they moved to 3A as a 1A school and got to the semi-state and got beat last few seconds by Scottsburg. So, you know, the level of the teams and the talent is high across the board, and that just makes these games mean more. You'll see it in the fans, the students. I mean, this means a lot. And they got the trophy, and it's bragging rights for 364 days, you know, probably like it was for you guys back when you played. But, you know, it's different now because the kids are all connected through technology. You know, back when we were playing, you know, we didn't know the Barr-Reeve kids or we didn't know the Lagodie kids, but now everybody's connected. So it makes it even more intense because then it's social media bragging rights. And these kids go after each other on social media. If you guys would have followed their pages leading up to the game, there's much trash talking going on.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah. So it's an intense rivalry. The crowd will be into it. Hopefully it's a good game. The student sections will be big time. And I think your audience up there will be like, dang, it's good down there.
Okay. See, I like that. Now, we got a couple teams that their student section is off the chains. You hear me? I mean, and they're not, I know one of them, which is Anderson Preparatory Academy. It's a charter school. Smaller, but man, their student section is top of the line.
All right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, what Barr-Reeve's got.
So
now.
can we make them, you can crowd surf if I stick you up there?
I don't think that's going to be able to happen there. So,
is there an ER close by?
Yeah. We got a paramedic.
Hey, man, listen, need them on standby. Absolutely. Man.
So, Toby, number one, this is a new gym here. I think you said it was 4 or 5 years old or something like that. I know they spent quite a bit of money here, but what a beautiful facility that you guys have here.
Yeah, it's, you know, a lot of the, you know, Indiana's known for their gyms. And, you know, for a long time, they played in a much smaller gym. The old gym was really old, you know, and I think, you know, as your program continues to have more success, school gets a little bit bigger, community gets bigger, you need more space. And so, you know, it was 4, 5, 6 years ago, I remember coming and visiting from Florida and watching it just kind of get built, you know, every month, every couple of months we'd get home and see it. And it's an awesome facility. I told you guys it's clean and it's, you know, hot dogs are first class.
Listen, yes, they
Did
are.
you have one?
I've already had one.
All right.
I'm waiting for this to be over with so I can get that
another
second
one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Big time.
Sir.
Yep. So, yeah, it'll be a great atmosphere. This gym is awesome. And, you know, it's new. It doesn't have the historic of some of the ones we played in. But, you know, over time it will. But, yeah, it'll be fun. So.
Well, one thing I got left, Toby, is I just want to thank you for, you know, getting on us about coming down here because this is exciting. From what we've seen so far, man, it's outstanding.
Awesome.
And anytime you can go watch a good Indiana high school basketball game, no matter where it's at in the state, it's a long drive for us, but I think it's well worth it.
Yeah, I hope you find it worth it.
Absolutely. Well, just seeing you again, man, it was all worth it.
Yeah, and you think I'm lying, but I'm going to show up on you here at some point.
Oh, man, come on through. Come on through.
Yeah, let us know.
All right.
Come on, anytime.
All right.
Toby Madison, thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, guys.
Sitting here with Coach Thompson, Barr-Reeve coach. Coach, this is our first time down here. They call it the Buggy Bowl.
Yeah.
Give us a little insight on it.
So I guess back in the 1960s, a journalist here for the Washington paper wrote an article about this game between Barr-Reeve and North Daviess, and he termed it the Buggy Bowl, and it stuck. So ever since, I think, like 1962, or you could ask Albert about the exact year, but it's been 50, 60-plus years. It's been the Buggy Bowl, and big rivalry game here between North Daviess and Barr-Reeve, and we play for the traveling trophy. And Cougars have had a great team the last couple of years. They beat us last year, took the trophy back home, or kept it up there, and obviously our guys are looking to get it back tonight.
I hear you. And one of the reasons we're down here, Coach, is because one of our old teammates back in the day, 1993 Indiana All-Star team, Toby Madison.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was part of your – I think he helped your staff out a little bit in the past. And I know he's doing some stuff for you now. Kind of give us a little bit of insight.
Toby came back. His son moved in and finished his high school career here at Barr-Reeve. And Cam was a great player for us, great student. And when Cam came back, Toby realized, Cam had been away from the game for a while.
Yeah.
So Toby came in, did a great job helping us as a varsity assistant, and then helped Cam along the way until he got his feet wet. And then Cam did a great job for us his senior year. But Toby's been down there working in our feeder program with our 3rd and 4th grade boys. And then this year he's went over and helped with the girls side. He's got some girls coming up that are really good players. So we really appreciate all of Toby's efforts on both sides of the program.
Yeah, that's awesome. One thing before I turn it over to Kojak here is how important is that to have someone not only help you out, but I mean, it's also helping your whole program out. Someone that comes in that actually knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
They played college basketball. They were an Indiana All-Star back in the day.
Yeah.
How important is that to have somebody like that in place where Toby's at now to help your feeder programs, both boys and girls?
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. But we're very blessed here. And, I think Coach Dalrymple will tell you there at North Daviess that they're very blessed up there, that they've got a lot of players that played in that program that have come back to help on both sides. You got dads, you've got older brothers, and both here and at North Daviess that are in the gym with their sons, with their younger brothers, with their nephews. So that's huge. We got another person, Amber Decoursey, who was an Indiana All-Star, our former volleyball coach, who helps out with our 3rd and 4th grade boys as well. She's a PE teacher here. And so we're very, very blessed to have Toby, Amber, and ton of great coaches in the feeder program, and I think that's one of the things that I give Coach Dalrymple a lot of credit there at North Daviess is he's been there for a long time. He's won 350 games up there. It started, I think his first year was like 2000, and he's been there ever since. Done a tremendous job, but that's one of the things that he wanted to get in place up there was to have that stability in the feeder program, and I think that's why their program's had a lot of success over the last couple of years.
Wow, Coach. So what does this trophy mean? You said something about the traveling trophy.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I almost got really competitive right there. And it made me think about the IU and Purdue game.
Yeah.
You know, how the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so tell us about that, man, the traveling trophy, man.
So the traveling trophy is a stainless steel trophy. It's got a buggy, a replica buggy. Not a real one. Not a real one like out front on top of it. And then it's got both Barr-Reeve and North Daviess logos on the buggy. And so, like I said, North Daviess had a tremendous team last year. And, they actually bumped up to 3A and made a heck of a run in the 3A tournament. But they beat us up there. Our kids played really well last year. Maybe our best game of the year. But that's how good they were. Like, we gave them our best effort of the entire year, and they still beat us. So, they've got the trophy, and we're hoping to get it back here where it belongs.
So, hey, man, that makes sense, Coach. Listen, that makes sense. It almost make me think that it's like, listen, I know for the fans, I'm speaking for the fans.
No.
You can lose any game. You can lose every game on the schedule, but you better not lose this one.
Well, one of my main men over there, John Mullens, that works up there at North Daviess, he's one of Dowell's right-hand men with the feeder program up there. But Coach Mullens will tell you, if you're at Barr-Reeve or North Daviess, you don't lose any game. You don't lose any game.
I like that.
But you definitely don't want to lose this one or a rivalry game, like we had last week against Lagodi. But this is a big one. This is one that tomorrow at Sunday dinner, all the families will be talking about this. And there's some of our guys on both teams, on North Daviess and Barr-Reeve, that they're going to be sitting across the table from a guy that they played against tonight.
So man, that's awesome.
There's going to be some of that tomorrow.
That's awesome there, man. Listen, you know what, Coach? I just want to thank you out the gate. I want to thank Barr-Reeve's family for inviting the Kojak and Zach show down here to be a part of so much great history, basketball history here, man. So I'm excited.
Well, we're excited too, Kojak, to have you two guys in the gym because you guys have had a little bit to do with Indiana basketball history too. So, we really appreciate you guys coming down and appreciate what you guys are doing with the show and growing the game. And we really appreciate you coming down here and featuring the game down here from Southern Indiana.
Absolutely, Coach.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, anytime you talk about Hoosier hysteria or high school basketball in the state of Indiana, man, I mean, That's where we came from. That's our history. We love it.
You guys are on it.
And we're going to be talking about the Buggy Bowl from here on out.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight.
Good luck, Coach.
Thanks for coming down tonight,
Thanks for
guys.
joining us.
Appreciate
and,
you very much.
Thanks for joining the show and getting us an interview. We
All right.
appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
So, Coach, tell us a little bit about this. What's going on here tonight? We're new to this. You know, we drove 2.5 hours to come down here to cover this bowl game tonight. Give us a little background and a little bit about yourself, and we'll talk about the game.
Well, I've been here at North Daviess for 24 years. This is my 24th year of coaching. It's the only place I've ever been. I was at Shelbyville High School under Coach John Heaton for 3 or 4 years, and moved down here in the summer of 2000. And very first thing I ever heard about, I handed out a questionnaire to all my kids of, you know, what's your goals? What do you want?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to know people. And the only goal that any of them had written down was win the Buggy Bowl. And I'm like, what is the Buggy Bowl? Because I'm like you guys. I'm not from here.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
you know, I don't know what the Buggy Bowl is. I don't really know who Jack Butcher is from
Yeah.
Lagodi and those types of things. But I soon found out what the Buggy Bowl
Yes,
was.
sir.
My third game, we played them early back then in 2000. Third game of the season, we're holding for the last shot. It's tied up. And they steal it, hit a layup at the buzzer, and that was my introduction to the Buggy Bowl. And it's been a lot of games like that since. But you know, Barr-Reeve is a southern part of Daviess County, 1A team. We're northern Daviess County and 1A. You've seen the banners out there and the tradition they have. As much as I would like to not like Barr-Reeve, I found out that I completely respect them, and I also owe them, because without them, I don't feel like our program becomes what it has become. And you know, we joined the club of state champions 2 years ago in 2022.
Congrats!
We won the state.
Congratulations, Coach.
And you know, we'd sit there and watch Lagodi and Barr-Reeve and Washington and all these schools around us go do that, and they were always beating us by 2 or 3 points in the sectional, and you know, we're like, man, we can do that. But it was just talk, and up until a couple years ago. So you know, credit to Barr-Reeve, because if you're not going to be as good as them, you're not going to win the sectional.
That's right.
And that's bottom line is we had to make them our benchmark, and you know, we feel like we got a very successful program as well.
Man, that's awesome, Coach. Listen, I love the respect that you have for Barr-Reeves.
Yeah.
That don't change the fact that when you come out here, listen, look, I'm trying to lead with the W.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah,
They know.
okay. And you guys have the trophy.
Yes, we do have the trophy.
Okay.
It took us a while to get that. They've had some outstanding, tremendous teams over the last few years, and we have too, but it's just always a knockdown, drag-out game. It doesn't seem to matter. There have been some blowouts over the years where we're not quite as strong as what they have been, but you know, for the most part, it's cousins playing cousins, and you know,
We're hearing that a lot.
You show up and play, so
That's right.
it's a lot of fun. You know, to get this type of crowd on a 4-degree day in the middle of January, you just don't see that very much, and it's something that I fell in love with. You know, I always thought I wanted to get back north where I was from. But once I got down here and realized that, hey, we're right in the mecca, the middle of fantastic basketball. Then I met my wife down here, and it's a great place to raise kids.
It's the best place right here, then, huh?
Fantastic place.
Well, listen, Coach, I got to say, man, you need to tell people where you really from.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. I was telling you guys.
He does have a Madison County connection.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't care. What he about to tell you, this is where he's from. He's about to tell you the connection.
Well, I'm from Rushville, but my parents worked in Anderson. My parents worked in Anderson. They both retired from Decoursey after 30-plus years. I have a lot of familiarity with Anderson. You know, the sectionals back when I was growing up, my dad and mom were huge basketball fans and got me into it and took me to some of those sectionals.
And you played?
I played for Wilson's Boys Club.
He's from Anderson.
He's
from Anderson, people.
We all played for Wilson's Boys Club.
He's from Anderson.
None of them knew my name. They just called me Rushville, passed me the ball, Rushville, and that's what I did. But,
that's awesome.
I T. May was my coach.
Oh yeah, Terry May.
Everybody, May.
Wilson
Listen,
Boys
everybody. Yes, love him.
That was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. And, it's a mecca of basketball there in Anderson for sure.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome, Coach. I love it, man. I just had to get that on camera to let people know. That's right. It was a small world because when we came down, I mean, we're coming down here. Only person we know that I know for sure is Toby.
Yeah.
And so when you started talking and giving history about where you came from and your parents, and I'm like, wow, small world for real.
Sure is.
Well, that's
it
our
really
background too. You know, I mean, my parents, my dad retired from Decoursey. My mom worked at Decoursey later on in life. I mean, if you're from Madison County, Decoursey and Guide Lamp and all those factories were the big deal back in the day.
I even worked there a couple summers during college and stuff. And so, you know, I know that place, and it's changed a lot since back in the day, but great place. And my mother is originally from Shakamak, which is also down here. So she's had a blast coming down here and looking at all these gyms that she used to cheer in and go to. And some of the gyms down here, I mean, you guys are seeing a really nice gym.
Yeah, this is nice.
Some of the gyms down here are not that nice. Some of the gyms, the Birdcage at Washington Catholic, it's legendary. I mean, you know, it just, there's a lot of things that you really got to get used to down here, but you got great people. And like I said, right here in this small area, we've got 3 state champions in one county, North Daviess, Barr-Reeve, and Washington. And then Lagodi, who is 8 miles away, is also. So it's pretty incredible. But you have to be that good to compete.
But you know, Coach, I got to tell you, Kojak made me better.
Yeah.
You know, I had to go against him every year.
Yes.
That he got me in the gym without even knowing it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when you talk about kids down here, you guys have probably helped each other out. You guys have probably made each other better, your programs.
Like I said, I owe Barr-Reeve, I owe Lagodi. They're who made us be what we were, and we weren't that. You know, when I first came down here in 2000, our school had never even won a sectional, and so we had to change that culture and change that mindset. And you know, Barr-Reeve and Lagodi still have winning records against us, but they certainly have upped our game and made us competitive. And whoever wins that sectional, you can pretty much guarantee that they've got a chance. For sure.
Well, you know what, Coach? You said that they're up on you as far as the games, as far as schedule-wise. How many games? What is it like? Do you know the count?
I don't know the count, but it's very lopsided. Last year was the first time we had won in quite some time. But, you know, again, they're always really close and those types of things. But Barr-Reeve has been phenomenal. If you look in the gym there, you're going to see 7 or 8 state runner-ups. You're going to see 2 state champions. We haven't always been that caliber. It's taken us a while, but
you are now, Coach.
We are now.
And you know, and that speaks to, and I brought that up because I wanted to really highlight the fact that, you know, it's lopsided, but it don't change the fact that you guys come here tonight. You come here tonight with the expectation of winning.
That's right.
That's right. And this place has helped to build North Daviess into with a mindset of, man, listen, every gym we step into to win.
There's no doubt.
And so I love that, Coach. So let me ask you, what's the prediction tonight?
Well, they're gonna make a lot of threes tonight, and we got to rebound the ones that they don't make. We have to take care of the basketball. We have to keep the score below 50 to have a chance. We're not going to be able to score above 50 on those guys. They're really good defensively. I heard one of them tell you they're first or second in the state in defensive average. We're second or third in the state in defensive average. We can't get away from any of these guys. So
I love that.
It's going to be a defensive battle. We play a lot of matchup zones, put a lot of pressure on you, and you know, we're going to try to take out some of their shooters and try to rebound it. We take care of the ball and make some big shots. We'll see what happens.
Coach, I'm excited already. You hear me? Because I love that defense. I love when somebody brings that defensive pressure because defense creates offense.
That's right.
You know, and whenever you have a team that's defensively sound, you got a chance to win the game.
And defense travels, right? I mean, I know right now we're going to be able to play defense tonight. I don't know if we're going to make any shots. So we're going to D it up and take care of the basketball and see what happens.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight. We sure appreciate you joining the Kojak and Zach show.
Yes, sir.
We're excited to be here, so thank you for everything.
You guys are legends in my mind. I appreciate you guys.
Well,
being
thank
here.
you very much. Thank you, Coach.
You guys.
Have a good night, or good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Kojak, this is it, man. This is the Buggy Bowl. We're down here in Montgomery, Indiana, at Barr-Reeve High School.
Viking country.
Viking country. Tip goes to Barr-Reeve.
Hey,
yes,
Zach,
sir.
listen, that student section over there,
they're going crazy.
They is off the chain already.
I love it.
They got me hyped, Zach.
Me too. All right, Kojak, Barr-Reeve. They're 12-1 on the season. North Daviess is 11-3. They're both 3-0 in the conference. We're going to have a good one tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Zach.
What do we get?
Hey, I like that North Daviess student section now. Listen.
They're not messing up either.
Okay. Okay.
And, of course, Kojak, they call this the Buggy Bowl. And I think it's been going since 1978.
Man, this is, you know what? These are the type of traditions, man, that are so awesome, Zach.
I agree.
To where, man, it's packed in here.
I love it.
I mean, listen to me, man, it's packed. Every seat
crowd.
pretty much. They probably got 2 or 3 seats open. Other than that, it's packed, Zach.
And that's just in the band section.
And that's in the band section. You show
Down
them
low.
right.
Offensive.
Yeah.
Travis Raber.
Mr. Raber.
Picked up his first.
Hey, as Barr-Reeve student section said, you can't do that. You cannot do that, Mr. Raber.
Hey, real quick, Kojak, I want to give both these coaches a big shout out. They met with us, and we had good interviews before the game.
Yeah.
Big shout out to both these coaches.
Oh, good pass.
Big fella.
To the big fella. Yes, sir. Mr. Waymeyer.
Yep, that's his first bucket of the night. He now has 2, Kojak. Trapping out top here. Down low, go.
Hey, that's right. Right back at him.
Yeah.
Mr. Bishop.
Yeah, good bucket.
Bishop.
That's his first basket. We got a tie game, 2-2. Kojak with 6:25 left in the first. We talk about Indiana basketball. This is a great atmosphere, isn't it?
There's nothing like Indiana basketball.
Big thanks to our old teammate, 1993 Indiana All-Star Toby Madison, for inviting us down here.
Yeah, this was awesome. It was great seeing Toby again, Zach. It really was. But also to meet his family, you know, his wife, big time, you know. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I bet, man, it used to be really competitive against them two.
I bet. Yeah. Shot from the corner. Offensive rebound.
Yes, a lot you got to do with the big fella down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice shot fake. Stayed with it.
Put a butt on it. Yeah. Way to stay with that, North Daviess.
And I got to tell you, Kojak, both these teams take care of the basketball. Barr-Reeve is only averaging 8.8 turnovers a game.
Wow.
And North Daviess is averaging 11.4. So anything around 9, 10 turnovers a game is pretty good.
Yeah. You know what? I just seen Mr. Marner, Aaron Marner, come in. He looked at the basket, Zach. He was right there by the volleyball line, but he looked at the basket like he was about ready to fire. I'm like, whoa, okay now. We are in the middle of nowhere.
That's
you hear
right.
me? So
that's right.
He is shooting. He said, I'm going to shoot from the parking lot, the street, whatever. Whatever's the furthest.
From the horse stalls.
Yeah. That's right, baby.
5:12 left in the first. 2-2 here. North Daviess with the ball. Coach Dalrymple down there on one knee, doing some coaching. Coach Thompson doing some coaching. I love it, Kojak.
Yeah. Coach Dalrymple, you know, hey, listen, man, I know he's from Rushville, but he's from Anderson.
That's right.
So, yeah, absolutely.
He's got some roots back home from where we're from, doesn't he? Got him with the walk.
Man, I almost thought that, but, you know, the thing about it, the student section, I love it.
We got a blind ref over there, don't we?
Yeah, he does. That's hilarious.
Try to get him on film here in a little bit. There he is.
Oh, good hands.
There's that blind ref in the crowd. That's funny. These student sections are good.
Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it already.
Barr-Reeve ball down beneath their basket here. Penetration.
Good defense.
Yeah, it was.
Way to stay on your feet.
Absolutely.
But you know, Coach said one thing that they're going to do is they're going to play defense.
Big fella.
Big fella. Yeah.
Waymeyer again, Kojak. That's his 4th point of the night.
You have to put a butt on it.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's right.
I think they got a timeout there.
Yeah. That's the last place you want to get the basketball or pick your dribble up. It's right there.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time, don't we,
Yeah,
Kojak? Not only are they double teaming you there, but you got the half-court line on the
sideline. Yeah, that's so you got 4 against 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to pick up your ball in the corners.
You're right.
4:12 left in the first. The Vikings lead 4-2 over the Cougars.
I see Mr. Raber, you know, who was a starting guard. He had 2 fouls. He had to come out for North Daviess. I don't know how much that's going to affect him, but, you know, I guess we'll see.
Yep.
Boy, this gym, listen to me, Zach. I love it. This atmosphere, man, I love it, man. Any individual, any sports guy, you know what I'm saying, or a sports person that love basketball and whatnot, man, listen, man, this is the type of atmosphere you want to be in. You hear me?
This is what it's all about.
Come on, man.
You got a packed crowd to play in front of. You got young kids in the stands that want to be you.
Hey, come on, Zach. I see your eyes right now, Zach. You like, man, I'm just saying by the look, you looking like, man, I'm getting 50 tonight at least.
This gym makes you want to play.
That's right. That's right.
All right, here we're back at it. 4:07 left. Vikings still lead 4-2.
Look like they're in the 1-3-1.
Yeah, it does.
You know, yep, he ready. He's ready.
Ooh.
Oh, got him. Yeah.
Steal. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was a great steal by Mr.
Wagler there. That's his first bucket of the night. He now has 2. And the Vikings lead 6-2 with 3:37 left.
One thing I'm going to say about they got the 2-guard front, but you have to come to the ball.
You do.
As we're saying, look, the free throw line is wide open.
There.
Yeah.
Look here, good pressure defense.
Great pressure.
Great 1-3-1 there.
They have to come to the ball, though. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
On 3.
Get you one.
Oh. Look here.
Oh, way to stay with it.
Yes, good offensive rebound. From the corner. Got it. He got it.
I think that was Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop again.
That's his second basket, Kojak.
Yes,
his
sir.
first 3 of the night. He now has 5. 6-5.
Oh, pump
yes,
fake.
it was.
Oh, good defense.
What do we got? We got a foul on somebody here.
Oh, foul on the big fella. Mr. Waymeyer, that's his first. Yeah, I hear him over there.
You got swatted. All right, 2:44 left in the first quarter, 6-5. Vikings over the Cougars. Barr-Reeve with the lead.
That was good defense
Yeah,
by Colin Lingatcher. I don't know. Listen, Colin, I know I'm chopping your name up, man. Hopefully you score a basket. Oh,
good
call
steal.
the police. That was a good foul.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good foul by Mr. Marner.
Yeah, he had an easy layup.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Call the police. Man, they still end up in here in Viking country.
Barr-Reeve with the ball under their own basket here, Kojak. Oh, ooh. Deflection.
Yeah, I can't wait to Colin, number 32 for North Daviess. I can't wait till he scores so I can hear his name.
There you go.
Great.
That's a good play, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
And the big fella's going to the line. Mr. Waymeyer here, Evan Waymeyer, 52. Averaging 7.8 points per game. Kojak, 4.5 rebounds to go along with that.
Yep.
Missed his first one.
Man, that student section is going.
It's good, isn't it?
Listen, you got to hit that. Look.
He got it to go.
Way to knock that down, Mr.
That's his
Waymeyer.
fifth point, Kojak. 2:10 left in the first quarter, 7-5. Barr-Reeve with the lead over North Daviess.
Oh, nice.
Good penetration.
Oh!
Wow.
Let me hear his last name. Oh, that was a big bucket. Listen, CL, that's what I'm going to call him. You know, since I don't know his last name, I know how to say it. Colin.
I got you.
Yeah. So I'm just going to call him CL. That was a big-time bucket, too. Oh, nice. Oh, you got it.
Tied up. Kojak 7-7 here. Minute 22 left in the first. Great defense.
Great recovery. Yeah, that was great recovery.
I was thinking the same thing.
Sure enough. That's one thing that both coaches said that definitely was going to be displayed here, and that was defensive intensity.
Both teams are really patient with the ball too, Kojak.
Oh, yeah.
We're less than a minute here, 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tie game, 7-7. North Daviess with the ball. Good trap.
Yeah, you can't turn your back. Once you pass it, you cannot turn your back because
you can't.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Here, driving baseline.
Oh, good defense.
32 seconds left.
Mr. Graber, good defense.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, they loud over there. They loud over there. Barr-Reeve's student section.
They're going off. All right, 10 seconds to go, Kojak. Tie game. Barr-Reeve with the ball and the penetration. Rebound. One second left.
Nice. Oh, this place would have went nuts.
I agree.
Had he knocked that shot down.
All right, Kojak, into the first. Barr-Reeve has 7. North Daviess has 7. We got a close one.
Hey, did you expect anything different?
No,
Zach?
not from this.
Man, just off of the hype, just off of the information that we received, even before the game, we already knew that this environment was going to definitely be competitive.
Yes.
It's not going to be just one of those, hey, you come in here, we're going to run over you, that's going to be it.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
Both these teams are good teams this year. Like I said, Barr-Reeve is 12-1, Kojak, and then you got North Daviess coming in 11-3. I mean, those are great records.
Great records. Great records.
Real quick, Kojak, while we got a little bit of time, I want to thank Barr-Reeve High School, the whole Viking family, A.D. Aaron Ash. Thank you, Mr. Ash, for letting us come in here and broadcast these kids. We sure appreciate it. Coach Josh Thompson, thank you. North Daviess High School basketball program.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Dalrymple, Brent, we appreciate it.
Yes.
Thanks for the pre-game interviews. Of course, we want to thank Toby Madison for getting a hold of us and getting us down here, man. What a great rivalry this is.
Absolutely.
We're sure having a lot of fun down here. And then Money Ministries, we got to talk about them, man. We took a road trip today, so
man,
big thank you to Money Ministries and you and your wife, Kojak, for what you guys do.
Man, well, we appreciate you guys, especially ZBA.
Zachary Basketball Academy. Thank you, Kojak. And then, of course, I want to thank everybody in the Kojak and Zach Show family.
Yes.
Kojak, his wife, Tamara, producer, Indy, Nikki DeRoff, Damon James Entertainment, Benny Patterson, wife, Tasha. Ben Carney does all our graphic design.
Hey, Big Fella said, get that mess up out of here.
It's my house.
Yeah, this is my house. You don't bring that to my house. But you know one thing about it is, I don't think that young man CL is gonna stop. He's coming right back at you.
Coming right back.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. North Daviess with the ball. 7:43 left in the second quarter. Still 7-7. Tie game.
Listen, Zach, I love the defensive intensity.
Yep.
Look, you're not getting anything free. You're not getting a position free. You're not getting anything free.
Look at here.
Look at that on the ground.
Way to get on the ground. Jump ball. Yep.
Hey, look. I love the passing. You hear me?
I do too, Kojak.
Oh, my goodness, man. See, a lot of people will look at Coach Dalrymple and they would be like, man, is he upset? No, that's passion.
That's passion.
That's
right,
passion
Kojak.
there, baby.
I'm with you.
And that's why they have the banners that they have now.
Yeah, they do.
And he wears that ring that he's wearing now.
Yeah, won a couple state titles a couple years ago, Kojak. And I got to tell you, this Barr-Reeve program, you can see all the banners they've got hanging as well.
Sure enough.
Good defense. Out of bounds.
Great defense.
6:58 left in the second.
Hey, I'm loving the student section for North Daviess. I love it, man. I love it.
Not only do we have the battle between the basketball teams tonight, Kojak, we got the battle between the student sections.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at here, out top.
Hey,
that's good. That looked good as soon as he released it, Kojak.
Zach, I knew Aaron Marner when he looked at that, and I said, Zach, he's looking at that basket, and even though he's deep, he's looking at it like, hey, this is what I do. Showing up, knocked it down.
And I got to tell you, Kojak, he's leading their team in scoring this year.
Wow.
Yeah, he's averaging 10.3 per game, points per game, 2.4 rebounds, and 1.5 assists to go along with that.
Wow, and he's coming off the bench, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming off the bench. He didn't start tonight.
Good block. Stays here. 6:19 left in the half, first half. North Daviess leads 10-7. Barr-Reeve has the ball under their own basket. Right back.
And Zach, he's a sophomore, Mr. Marner.
From deep.
He has an older brother, number 22.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, y'all bet.
They're not letting him shoot again.
No, you sure better not.
Boy, they collapsed on him down there.
Great defense, yeah. He hesitated. He should have had that in the air, Zach.
Quick.
Yeah.
Here we go. 5:50 left, 10-7. North Daviess with the lead and the ball.
I tell you, hey, listen. They play aggressive. They coming off screens aggressive.
Yes, they do.
And they're going through screens aggressive. So if you setting a little soft screen, you will be you will be on your back.
I also got to give it to Barr-Reeve, man. They're playing pretty good defense right now, Coach.
Yes, they are.
They're making North Daviess earn everything that they're getting.
They are. Great help.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Here.
Yeah.
Loose ball.
I love it.
I love it. Way to get on the ground. Timeout.
Great call, Coach.
Big fella, way to get on the ground.
Yeah. Hey, that was a great timeout call right there.
We got a game, Kojak. 5:17 left in the second quarter. North Daviess leads 10-7.
Yeah. And Zach, they playing for that trophy that's down there.
That's right.
This must be whatever sports, the television.
I like it.
Oh yeah, that's the news.
Probably from Bloomington.
I don't know. Whatever the news station is around this area, they are here covering this game because both student sections went crazy.
Yeah, they did. I love this. What a great atmosphere. Takes us back a little bit, Kojak.
Yeah. Zach, man, I'm telling you, I just love the great defense.
What a
hey, Look, Swartzen, Robert, listen, I'm just going to call him LS.
Or Swartz.
Yeah, Swartz, Landon Swartz.
Yeah.
Man, that was a big time block
Yes, it
there. Hey, and then look like, hey, man, hey, don't do that here. You know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good
So,
Lord.
the corner. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Number 30.
Yeah. They got Mr. Toy.
Yep, Max Toy with his, I think that's his first personal Kojak.
That was a great block out. You know.
.4:55 left in the second quarter. North Daviess with the lead, 10-7. Look here, Kojak. Oh, thought he was going to let it fly.
Yeah, it looked good, didn't it?
Yep.
But the recovery, Zach, listen, they are, when it comes to defensively, Zach, they are so in tune and so sound defense. You don't have time to dribble and to do a whole lot.
No,
you got to be ready to fire.
Yes, you do.
And be ready to fire. Yeah, you got to be ready to fire that, Zach, immediately.
I'm with you.
I love that.
Looks like he's going to the line here, Kojak.
Yeah. He got him on the arm.
And that's Braden Knepp there, Kojak, for Barr-Reeve. He's leading the team with 12 points per game, Kojak. Almost 3 rebounds a game. 3 assists to go along with that.
Hey, Zach, you know what? I told you, listen, even when they was in the warm-up line, I said, you know what? He looked like he is.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's one of the players, the go-tos.
And he just knocked down that first one, didn't he? Knocked down both of them, Kojak. He now has 2 points, and he cut the lead to 1.
Yeah.
North Daviess leads 10-9 over Barr-Reeve at the moment. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Look here, we got a steal.
Oh, great hustle.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Now this is when you, North Daviess, you got to take advantage of that.
There you go. Oh, look at here, and they're pushing it. Another good foul, Kojak.
Yeah.
I got it.
It was,
That's
Zach.
a smart play.
It was.
We're going to be taking it out of bounds. They're not even in the the double bonus yet, or whatever they call it nowadays.
Wow, Zach, you know what? That's amazing. Well, maybe they done switched. Maybe every quarter they change it. Because out the gate, I mean.
they recount them every quarter.
Okay.
That's that new rule they put in.
Right.
For those of you out there that don't know that new rule this year, there's no longer 1-and-1 bonuses.
Right.
Each quarter they reset your team fouls, and once you reach that 5th foul, it's an automatic 2 shots, Kojak.
Yes.
And that's something new to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I see the brother is in, Marner.
Yep.
Number 22, Luke. Oh, nice. Oh, good pass.
Good pass.
Oh, talk to me. Hey, talk to me.
Keaton Graber. That's his first basket, Kojak.
Man,
He's got 2.
Man, that was, oh my goodness, that was so sweet.
Look here, lefty.
Oh, nice.
Landon
Mr.
Miller. Nice finish, Mr. Miller.
Nice
I
left.
don't know if he's left-handed or not, but it was nice left. 3:23 left in the half. North Daviess leads by 1. They have 12. Barr-Reeve has 11. We got a close one.
Zach, who scored that last one for North Daviess? That awesome spin and kicked it to him, Drew.
I think it was 33, Keaton Graber.
Mr. Graber?
Yep.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, he scored, but it was Mr. Toy that made the play.
Correct.
Oh,
yes.
That was so pretty there.
Good hard
this
defense.
defense.
Here.
Oh, yeah, you in trouble.
Trapping in that corner, good smart play.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to get it down there in that corner,
Listen,
isn't it?
I'm up here, Zach, and listen, when Barr-Reeves go to trap, I can't even see. You understand? I can't, so I know they can't see when they go to trap. You cannot get that ball in the corner.
Nope.
If you're not firing it when you're in the corner or dribble penetrating, man, you need to come up and bring that ball. Yeah,
quick, doesn't it?
absolutely.
All right, 3:04 left in the second quarter. Kojak, 1-point game. Look here,
good
North
strong move.
going to the line.
Man, listen, that was a nice, strong move by Mr. Toy. That's only the second foul for Barr-Reeves, period. For the whole game, Zach. That's only the second foul. That's why I was blown away when I was looking at the foul count. I said, oh, wow.
Well, we are in the big ship, Viking Arena.
Oh, okay. Okay. There's a little bit of home cooking.
I don't know.
Mr. Toy, you got to knock these down, sir.
Got to have him in a game like this, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right. Missed it.
Oh, wow.
Missed them both. But they get the offensive rebound.
Man, look at this defense.
Here.
I love it.
I do too.
Woo, I love it. And that's Mr. Knepp out there. He like, man, listen, man, my big bro, man, I got a lot of motivation here tonight.
I love it.
Y'all better come on with it.
Good defense.
Man, this defense is
Look how far they're pushing them out on the floor too, Coach.
Absolutely.
Out there at the volleyball line.
You got to come. You got to come. If you don't come, you're in trouble. There you go. Now you got to make them pay.
Big fella got another foul. 2:18 left in the half.
That was great body control by Mr. Swartz, Landon Swartz. Hey, listen, Landon, man, listen. Please bear with us, man, because we didn't have no tutorial on how to say your last name, so we got to chop it up. Way to knock that down.
That's his first point of the night, Kojak.
Yeah.
He's got one. And he got the second one to fall.
Way to knock them down.
That gets him 2 points on the night so far. Kojak with 2:15 left in the half. North Daviess leads 14-11. They got a 3-point lead.
That's right. Man, they take pride in defense.
Yes, they do.
I mean, both teams.
Yes, they
I
do.
love it. They take pride in defense.
Good
penetration. Great take.
And one.
Great take.
That was a great move.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, let's get on the elevator ride, Mr. Wagler. He said, come on, I'm going to take you up to the 3rd floor.
That was a great move, man.
Yeah, it was.
Great finish, too, Coach.
He too little. I love it. He too little. I love it.
Hey, they got a chance to tie it up here, Kojak, if he knocks his free throw down.
Yeah, that was a big basket.
And he does.
Way to knock that down, Mr. Wagner.
Right. 1:56 left in the half. Sorry, tie game, 14-14. I love it.
Got to get across half court.
Look at here. Oh!
Yeah.
Little over his head, wasn't it?
That's when, but when he's getting trapped like that, you can't stay away from the ball. They have to start coming to the ball and into them gaps.
You got to go help, don't
you? You have to. Because the trap is very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
They have active hands. They're long. They're lean. They're moving. Short.
Oh, the defense.
Yeah, that's a good.
So look up. See, I got to push that ball before they get into this trap, because this trap is successful.
Nice penetration. 1:15 left in the half. Kojak still 14-14. Good D.
If the little brother Marner was in there, he would have pulled that up
and hit it.
Yeah.
Foul.
Oh, way to be strong with that though, Mr. Marner. That's number 2 on Mr. Knepp.
Yeah.
It's 2 on him.
1:03 left in the half. North Daviess with the ball.
I see the big brother. He's one of those. Listen, he's going to be very efficient when it comes to taking care. Great pressure defense. Yep. Yes.
And North Daviess has to go get that.
Yes.
Good penetration.
He takes care of the basketball.
Going to the line.
That was a great drive. First foul on Mr. Miller.
Five, 7, Kojak.
5'7". That's around my.
I like it.
Yeah, you know how we do it. I don't think I was 5'7". They gave me a couple inches, I think, Zach. You know how they do it.
Got it. Got one of them, didn't he?
Way to knock that down.
That's his first point of the night.
Mr. Marner, Luke.
They lead 15-14 with 31 seconds to go in the half, Kojak. Barr-Reeve's going to hold for one here.
Oh, definitely.
26 seconds left.
You know, Zach.
Yes, sir.
We was talking earlier, and they was talking about how the pace of the game would be different.
Yep, they did.
You know, but listen, man, I tell you what, the score.
5 seconds. Look at here.
Oh, great. Oh.
And that's halftime, Kojak.
14-15 is a very low-scoring game for 2 quarters, Zach.
I'm with
but
you.
this game right here has not been disappointing.
Not
you
at
hear
all.
me?
Not at all.
Look, it's not. No way is it anywhere close to being boring.
No.
Man, the deep man.
That's
listen,
what I was getting ready to say. The defense is outstanding, Kojak.
man, it is. It really is, man.
You know, you almost, if you're not a running team, you have to take care of the ball and look for the best shot.
You're right, Zach.
The only way to score on some of these teams like this is transition.
You're right.
And we haven't seen too many transition
right.
baskets tonight.
You're right. Or you're pretty good at running half-court sets.
You have to be.
You got to be disciplined.
That's
if not, man, you're going to get ate up by a team like either one of these.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
Man, that defense is impressive
It
on both
is.
ends. Yes. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll go over some halftime scoring stats and give some thank yous and talk about the game here in a few, Kojak.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for joining us. All right, Kojak, we're back. I'm going to go over some halftime stats here. First for Barr-Reeve, they only had 14 points at halftime, but Mr. Miller had 2 points. Mr. Wagler ended up with 5 points in the first half. Mr. Knepp had 2, and then Mr. Waymeyer ended up with 5, and that gave him the 14. And then for North Daviess, they had 15 points at halftime. Mr. Schwartz had 2. Mr. Bishop had 5. Luke Marner with 1. Aaron Marner with 3. Colin Lindgacker, sorry if I messed up your name there, Colin. He had 2. And Mr. Graber had 2.
Yep.
And that gives them 15. So, close game, Kojak.
Not a whole lot of points being scored, but I'm telling you, this game is very intense.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you got to look at that, Mr. Toy. You got to fire that, sir. Yeah.
7:08 left in the third quarter. Still 15-14. 1 point lead for North Daviess.
Oh, good kick. That was nice.
Mr.
Mr. Bishop.
Yeah. Is that a 3?
Yeah, that was a 3, baby. He was almost outside.
That's his first 3 of the night. No, that's his second 3 of the night,
3.
Kojak. He now has 8 points. And they extend that lead by 4, 18-14.
Sure enough. Hey, the student section, the student section for Barr-Reeve said, "Hey, how we're doing?" I said, "Man, y'all on fire."
They are.
I said, "But you know, them youngsters cross town too now. Them North Davie Cougars, they on fire too.
They are.
Who gonna be on fire the most this half?"
Fun. What's behind you?
Oh, nice.
Strong
move.
Big fella with the rebound.
Right there. Well, you got a Mr. Waymeyer down there. Listen to me. I'm firing every time.
Yep.
Look, if it look like I'm open, I'm firing.
That's his 7th point of the night, Kojak. And they cut it to 2 now. North Daviess leads 18-16.
You got to get it out of there.
Yes, you do.
Oh, great pass.
Oh, charge.
That's 3. That was big.
That's three personals on him.
Yeah,
Kojak.
that's 3.
5:46 left in the third quarter. North Daviess is ahead, 18-16. Barr-Reeve with the ball.
And you already know that he's a big part of North Daviess basketball team.
Yep.
And he has his sub right there at the table.
Yep.
Have to come get him on out of there.
Man, good solid defense here.
Man, I'm telling you.
Oh, stayed with it, didn't
Yeah,
he, Kojak?
Oh, you got to. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, there you see the big fella.
Stay with it.
Oh, man, his seal game was so sweet. Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh, loose ball here.
Yeah.
Barr-Reeve with the ball, penetration, kick
Yep.
out from three. In and out, Kojak.
Oh, wow. They throwing balls?
They're playing hard, aren't they, Kojak?
Man, listen.
That was a good hard penetration there. Mr. Knepp. He's going to the line.
Man, woo-wee. Listen, he threw an elbow, and I'm almost like, oh, wow, I'm glad nobody got caught with it. Yeah. You know, we had a fan just say, yeah, you saw it, you right. I sure did see it. Yeah, he threw that. I'm so glad nobody got caught with that one.
4:42 left in the third quarter, and he hit them both, Kojak. He now has 4 points on the night, Mr. Knepp, and they tied it up, 18-18. North Daviess with the ball.
I wonder if that was his cousin who he threw that elbow with. Threw that elbow at Zach, because they said that, listen, they go to church together, you know.
Hey, it's for bragging rights.
Bragging rights, man. But I like that to where it's like, man, listen, you're an enemy when it comes to being on this court.
And just like you mentioned earlier, that is Hagen's younger brother.
It has to be.
Yeah, it is. Nice young man we met before the game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. That is a nice pass, nice screen.
Mr. Miller.
Nice cut.
And they take the lead, Kojak, 20-18. They're up 2 now. Barr-Reeve with the lead, North Daviess with the ball.
Man, this game is.
Look here.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one, Kojak.
Man, they throw. Oh, great hit, man.
It's intense down there right now.
It is. It is. Man, I don't know.
Let's just play some good hard ball here.
Yeah, some great hard. Listen to me, but you got.
We don't want
you
nobody
gotta
to get
check
hurt.
them balls. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to check. And see, that's the refs. The refs, they got to pay attention to that. You know, you can't get so caught up in. You can't get so caught up in the hype and the rival to where, you know, you lose track of keeping players safe.
And I think that's what Coach is down there talking to the refs about right now, Kojak.
Yeah.
3:51 left in the third quarter. We got a timeout here. And the Vikings lead, Barr-Reeve Vikings lead 20-18 now. Kojak, is that the first lead they've had tonight, besides the beginning of the game, maybe? I don't.
Hey, Zach, you
I
know
it's been
what?
tied several times.
I think so. I think so. Zach, I'm looking up there at the scoreboard, and they're saying it's 2 fouls on number 10.
I don't have those on me, Kojak.
I don't have them either. So I'm trying to figure out.
Mr. Landon Schwartz. All right, here we go. 3:50 left in the third. 20-18. Barr-Reeve with the lead and the ball.
I don't even have him for any. I probably was on. Oh, great fake.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice
guys,
shot
you got
fake.
to put that. Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
I got to tell you right there, Kojak, I'd have stopped and popped.
Mr. Graber, yes.
Yeah, you got to stop and pop right there.
Man, you faked. Listen, you head faked. He was out the gym.
He was. He earned that one.
Man, you earned that one, man. You got to put that up, sir. Come on, Mr. Graber.
Still in the trap, Kojak. Good defense. Good penetration.
You know what, Zach?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm looking at number 34.
There it is from the corner.
Mr. Graber
Yeah.
for Barr-Reeves. And then I look up, there's a Mr. Graber on North Daviess, number 33. They got to be cousins.
Well, they probably are. You know, they said there's cousins and family
They
members
sure
that
did.
are playing against each other.
But you ain't family while we inside these lines. I don't know you.
Not for this hour and a half or 2 hours.
I don't know you.
You're my enemy.
That's right. That's right.
Good penetration.
Oh, nice. Oh, good help. Good block by Mr. Waymire.
Take it strong.
Oh.
Tell you what, that's a good foul.
Man, it was a nice, strong, hard foul. I mean,
and he was going for
he
the
was
ball.
going for the ball. You right.
Smart play. Now they're going to take the ball out of bounds instead of a shooting.
Yeah, that was aggressive. And that's Mr. Graber.
And that student section's down there yelling at the
Yes,
ref. Look. 2:57 left. Oh,
wow.
All right, 2:55 left now in the third quarter. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Barr-Reeve leads 20-18.
Oh, that's Mr. Toy. That's his third.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is.
Mr. Waymire jumped in the air on that. You know, they were all going for the ball. He jumped in the air, and it's almost like his feet just got caught.
Yeah.
So, man, that should have been a no call to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, let's see if he can take advantage of it and knock down these free throws, Coach.
Way to knock it down, Mr. Waymire.
That's his third point of the second half. He now has 8. See if he can pick up his 9th point here tonight. And does. They extend that lead to 4 now, Kojak, their biggest lead of the night so far, 22-18 with 2:53 left in the third quarter.
They didn't extend this zone. Oh,
got to come help him.
Yeah, and you got to get it out of there.
That's good defense.
That's great defense.
Here we go. Look
on the ground. Talk to me, Mr. Toy.
I love
Listen, man, this boy, Zach, man, listen. I know it's a real low scoring, but man, just the plays that they're doing. Listen, man, will have me going crazy, man.
Look here, another steal. Wait a minute.
Yeah, by this.
Okay. So they're in the double bonus now. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
that's
so he does have 3. Yeah.
And that sends Kendall Graber to the line. He hasn't scored yet tonight, Kojak. That's his first point of the night. He needed that.
All right, Mr. Graber.
With 2:16 left in the third quarter, the Vikings lead 23-18 now.
And you know what I'm seeing, Zach, as we're looking at these sheets, man, these stat sheets, there's a lot of individual scoring for both teams.
Yeah,
you know.
it's pretty balanced, actually,
yeah, it is.
Jack.
And they got Mr. Waymire on the push.
That might be his third.
Yeah, it is. Hey, the North Daviess crowd is like, about time you done called a foul.
That's third.
About time you done called a foul on for us.
And he's coming out of the game because of that.
Right. Well, that's the first foul that they've been called for this half.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. Got a 5-point game here, Kojak. Barr-Reeve with the lead, 23-18.
You got to be able to help now. You can't.
Good, solid defense.
Oh, man, that trap is dangerous, Zach. And when it's that dangerous, you can't. You have to. I don't know why, Zach, they're standing back. They have to start coming to the middle.
Flash.
Yeah, you have to. Because that zone is really effective. And nice size individuals.
Yeah. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Barr-Reeve at the line here. Knocked down his first one, Kojak. Mr. Wagler.
Man, you have 4 players for North Daviess that have 3 fouls.
That's right. And he got the second one. That gives him 7 points on the night so far, Kojak. And that lead now, 25-18. Barr-Reeve with the lead with minute 47 left in the third.
Yeah.
Look here, danger.
There you go.
That was a great pass there.
Oh, wow. But he was in front of him, and that ref made the call and one up under.
Look, here's the only problem I got with that. I don't know if he fouled him or not, but that ref was out of position.
All the way.
All the way out of position, especially when there was one right down there that watched.
Absolutely. Make him pay for it, then.
Yeah, he did.
CL. You know what? Zach, I can't take it no more. I'm about to ask a fan from North Daviess how you say that young man's last name.
Lingacher or something like that.
Excuse me.
Missed the second one, Kojak.
Can y'all please tell me how you say number 32's last name, Colin?
Loniger?
Loniger. Okay, Loniger.
Thank you. Colin Loniger.
Colin Loniger. Did he hit those 2 free throws, Zach?
I think.
Just one?
Yes.
Oh, they didn't. They're on the ground. Oh. Good call, Coach.
Was that a basket that he hit last time down here?
They did score a basket.
Okay, so he's got 3 points now. That's Kendall Graber. He's got 3 points for for Barr-Reeve. And they now lead 27-19. They got an 8-point lead, Kojak, with 1:11 left in the third.
Yeah.
Yes, he hit 1 free throw.
One free throw. Okay, thank you.
Longacre.
I done forgot that thing.
Loniger or Longacre?
Loniger. Yeah.
Sorry, Colin. We're trying, man. CL.
Yes.
Going back to CL.
Well, I tell you.
That's funny.
Boy, it was so, I tell you what, man, we had a fan that was just so gracious to tell us how to say the name, and just that fast. We done forgot Zach. Well, I tell you, CL, forgive us, man.
I got to tell you, Kojak, Barr-Reeve, look at here.
Oh,
Great
nice
pass.
cut.
Good block.
Great block.
I was just getting ready to say, Barr-Reeve has outscored them this second half or third quarter, 13-4.
Wow.
45 seconds left in the third.
Does seem like Barr-Reeve's just trying to, pull away.
Well, they picked up that defense here in
this last
quarter.
That trap is dangerous, man, and it's highly effective.
Yes, it is.
It's really been effective against North Daviess.
Look here, good defense.
And on the floor.
I love that.
Oh, my goodness.
17 seconds in the
Mr.
quarter.
Graber?
Way to hustle.
Listen, the Grabers, yeah, they some kids, Zach. They go, nice. Mr. Knepp.
Got a right at the bar. Who hit that?
Oh, my goodness. Mr. Wagler, the trash man. He picked up the trash.
32.
24. Wagler.
Oh, Seth.
Yeah, old Seth.
That gives him 9 points tonight, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the end of the third quarter. We got a 10-point lead for Barr-Reeve, 29-19.
You're right.
Wow.
You're right, Zach.
That was a big quarter for Barr-Reeve.
Oh, definitely, Zach. And I tell you what, that zone really contributed to a lot. They said a rock fight.
That's right.
That rock fight.
That's good.
That right there is like, hey, it's not going to be a lot of scoring in this game. But, man, this game is top of the line.
Yeah, one heck of a battle, isn't it?
Top of the line, man.
And They outscored them 15-4 in that quarter, Kojak. That was a big quarter for Barr-Reeve.
Yes, and you know what? And I know it has a lot to do with that zone.
Yes, it
That
does.
trap. North Daviess, they have to do better with coming to the ball and relieving their teammates. Yeah, because if not, man, I can see this game really, they stretching it out. Barr-Reeve stretching out a little bit even further.
Yeah, down 1 at halftime. Now they're up 10 after after the third quarter, Kojak. What a game, man.
It is.
What an atmosphere, what a game, what a crowd. Awesome student sections.
Oh, man.
And we're here. I love it.
Love it.
I do too, man. All right, here we go. Last quarter, Kojak.
That's it.
29-19. Barr-Reeve with the lead and the ball. Look at that student section. I love that student section.
Hey, you got even youngsters up there. Not even students. They like, man, we getting started now.
I love it. We talk about that all the time, Kojak. How important is it for your younger kids to want to be these guys out here,
You're right.
Those kids are going to want to grow up, want to play in this buggy ball now.
Diving after balls.
I love it.
Yeah. Doing all of the things that, make this game what it is tonight.
Barr-Reeve being really patient now, Kojak, and can be.
That's why North Daviess, they're going to have to extend that defense and put some pressure. Yeah. Because if not, they're going to take a lot of clock off.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, they're going to milk this clock before they even take a shot.
Hey, we're down to 6:55 already, Kojak. Yeah. Still 29-19. No score yet in the fourth quarter. And honestly, Barr-Reeve isn't really looking to score right now, are they, Kojak? I'm sure they'll take it if they get the opportunity, but
I couldn't be listening to a student section over there, Zach, and hold on to that ball. I had to let it go. You hear me? I had to fire that thing.
Yeah, you would have.
So they can go crazy. You hear me?
I can see you shooting it right now. Good flash right there. Look at that,
nice.
Kojak. Down to Mr.
That's
Miller.
nice.
That's his fourth point of the night, his first basket of the second half, Kojak. Well, they got some balanced scoring, don't they?
Man, that 2-1-2 trap. Man.
Good penetration. Look here.
Oh, good follow. Landon Schwartz.
Yeah, nice bucket there. That's his first basket of the night.
Schwartz and Truber.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Schwartz. I'm just gonna say Schwartz.
LS.
Yeah. LS.
It's a good finish there. Still a 10-point game here. 31-21. 6:05 left in the game. Barr-Reeve with the lead and the ball.
And they've extended the defense too.
They have.
Oh, but you got to get up on them. You can't.
From deep. Go get your rebound. Good rebound. Bring it back out.
And they're going to take about a good minute. Oh,
good
great defense. Oh, good defense. Yeah, it was
ball.
out.
Okay.
Yep. It went out on them. Wow.
Good aggressive play.
Absolutely.
You got to go to the basket hard, and it was a great follow. It just didn't get to the ball that time.
It was.
All right, 5:35 left in the game. 31-21. Barr-Reeve with the lead and the ball.
Had the young man, I think it was Mr. Rabber, had he went up looking to score and not to foul, then, probably had a different outcome, Zach. You have to look to go put the ball in the bucket.
Look to score.
Yeah, you're right.
From the corner. Another offensive rebound.
Chance.
Look here.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's tough to play defense against that long of a time.
It is.
Especially good, hard, solid defense.
It
where
is.
you got to stay in a stance. You got to stay active. You got to talk.
Oh, nice.
From the corner. They struggled from deep tonight so far. Good rebound.
Good fella. They probably going to holler you too small.
Mr. Waymeyer with a basket there. He now has 11 points on the night, Coach.
Hey, yeah, you too little. I told you.
4:40 left in the game. 33-21. They extended that lead to 12 now.
Yeah, sure enough. Foul on Mr. Knepp. That was great sportsmanship, too, by Mr. Marner.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You don't see that often.
No?
You know, opposite team coming to help you up. Yeah.
Especially in a game like this where it's so competitive. And
right.
You're going against cousins and family.
Listen, Zach, look. Oh, there you go.
He can hit it.
There you go.
They needed it.
I'm telling you. Man, that young man right there, man.
Aaron Marner.
Yeah, Aaron Marner,
That's his
sophomore.
Second 3 of the game. He now has 6. They cut it to 9. Kojak, they needed that time.
Oh, yeah, that was big.
4:05 left in the fourth quarter, left in the game.
They have to apply more pressure,
Yes,
though, Zach. This right
you
here.
Start going for steals. Right. You got to start being aggressive.
There you go.
That's good.
That's 4 on Mr. Toy, though. However, you have to play good, great, sound pressure defense, man. You can't allow Barr-Reeve to just hold the ball and just pass with no pressure.
Yep.
They're too good.
Yeah, they are.
At half court sets.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Yeah, they run a half court set. I mean, both teams do.
Yes.
So you have to apply some pressure. See if you can get a 5-second count. If not, that's exactly what they're going to do. And they're tall enough, Zach, to where a great ball fake, man, they can still see over the defense, man. Yeah.
And with Mr. Waymeyer down there, he's a great outlet if he comes out and helps or flashes.
Sure enough, Zach.
Big fella down there. Boy, time keeps ticking away quick when you're in a half court.
Nice.
Good play.
Nice kick down there to Mr. Graber.
He now has 5 points, Kojak, all in the second half.
And that's what it looked like. There you go.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's exactly what needs to happen.
He can hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got to let that go.
Yeah, you sure do.
In and out.
Yeah, you see people starting to leave now, Zach. I think. I don't know if they think it's already over.
2:49 left in the game, 35-24, so it is an 11-point lead for Barr-Reeve right now.
I guess they already.
With Barr-Reeve slowing the game down like this, Kojak, I'm not sure there's enough time to get back into the game.
Right, exactly.
You have to go out and make things happen. I know that.
That's why I was saying that people are leaving now because it's like they know.
Yeah.
You know, after they get down to a certain time, it's over with. They're going to hold the ball, and they're good at it.
I got to tell you, if they get Mr. Marner the ball, Aaron, he can shoot their team right back in.
This game ain't over with if Mr. Marner starts shooting that rock.
Get him open.
You showing up right.
And Barr-Reeve has to take care of the ball here, too.
Yes.
And that's hard to do in the half court, Kojak. I'm not saying they're stalling, but it's hard to look at that.
Strong,
great move.
That's a strong move, man.
That's a great move.
And by Mr. Knepp. Is it Knepp?
I think it's Knepp.
Okay, the K is silent.
But I'm not sure.
Right.
That gives him 6 points on the night, Kojak.
Hey, you know what? The way that he takes the ball to the bucket, I can just imagine how his brother was.
Miller. He now has 4 points, Kojak, and they extend that lead with under 2 minutes left. 1:52 to go, and they're up 39-24.
Yeah. Oh, nice bucket. Nice bucket by Mr. Schwartz.
Yeah, it was.
I think North Daviess, some of the things that they're doing now, they waited too late to do, Zach.
I agree.
Yeah.
Looks like Coach is sending in some subs.
Yeah.
But, hey, they were in this game most of the game, weren't they?
Oh, absolutely.
They definitely had their chances tonight. They're down 13 now. 1:46 left in the game. Barr-Reeve with the lead, 39-26.
Yeah, yeah.
Just running out of time now.
Oh, yeah. You can cancel this one.
Good penetration. And if I'm not mistaken, Kojak, if they hold on to the win or hold on to the lead here for another
they get that trophy.
They get the trophy back. It's been over at North Daviess the last couple of years, I heard, right?
Oh, I didn't know.
Last
Steal by Mr. Marner. That's the big brother, Luke. Great defense. Oh, little bro ain't in no more.
No.
I was about to say, it ain't too late.
1:16 left in the game. Kojak 39-26. 13-point lead for Barr-Reeve here.
Yeah, I know they was looking forward to getting that trophy, bringing that trophy back. Man, I think that's so awesome, man, that they have, a trophy or some type of, whatever you want to call it.
Bragging rights, baby. I mean,
but
every year.
Yeah, but it's some material,
Yeah, that you get a hold
tangible,
on to.
that you can hold on to, man. And, almost like the IU Purdue.
Yeah,
with the bucket.
it's like that, isn't it? All right, Kojak, we're down to 51.6 seconds left. North
Daviess, they're the type of team they're not going to stop.
No, they're not. Looks like he's hurt a little bit out there.
Yeah, I think he got hurt when he sailed down here.
Yeah, I agree with you. 37 seconds left here. Looks like they're going to hold on to it the rest of the time.
Man, I tell you, man, Barr-Reeve's got a young man that's about to come in that's at the scores table.
Yeah.
Man, Jacob Paul.
Yeah.
Man, him bending down, he the same size as me. That's what it looked like, Zach.
He's a big fella.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go in the game. I don't know if they're going to get him in or not, Kojak.
No, they're not.
Hey, good win for Barr-Reeve, isn't it?
Yeah, that was.
What a great atmosphere. What a great
atmosphere.
Great hospitality down here.
Yes.
And that's it, Kojak. Final score, Barr-Reeve 39, North Daviess 26.
Wow. This has been the most exciting, lowest scoring game I've ever attended in my life.
I have to agree with you, Kojak. They told us before we came down here, they told us it was, what do you call it? A rock throw?
Rock fight.
A rock fight.
Yeah. Rock fight.
But hey, I got to give it to both teams. It was fun to watch, even though it was low scoring. Good win by Barr-Reeve and Coach Thompson there. I'm going to add these up real quick, Kojak.
Yeah, go ahead. Look, they said this is what we came for, and that's that trophy. Yeah, they taking that trophy to the student section.
Are they?
Yeah.
They should. They were loud tonight.
That's right.
All right, Kojak, I think I'm ready for some final stats here.
All right.
First for North Daviess, they ended up with 26 points tonight. Mr. Schwartz had 6. Bishop had 8. Number 22, Luke Marner, had 1 tonight. His brother, number 23, Aaron Marner, had 6. Colin, CL, he ended up with 3 points tonight. And number 33, Keaton Graber, had 2. That gives them their 26 points. And then for Barr-Reeve, we had Landon Miller with 4. Wagler ended up with 9 tonight. Mr. Knepp had 6. Kendall Graber had 5. Donnie Miller had 4. And then big fella down low ended up with 11 tonight. Evan Waymeyer ended up with 11, and that gives them their 39 points, Kojak. I may be off a little bit there, but I think it's right.
Man, I think you are.
Who did I mess up on?
Did you get Mr. Graber, Kendall?
Yeah, I had him as 5.
5. Okay, yep. I didn't hear you say his name. That's why I asked. Mr. Wagler had 3.
Yep.
Got you. I think you did it, Zach.
All right,
great job.
That's a good win for Barr-Reeve. Hey, real quick, Kojak, I'm going to go through some thank yous, and hopefully we can grab Coach Thompson or somebody afterwards and talk about his victory tonight. But again, I want to thank Barr-Reeve High School, the whole Viking family, AD Aaron Ash, Coach John Thompson, North Daviess High School, their whole basketball program, and their coach. We had interviews with both the coaches before the game.
Coach Dow Ripple.
Dow Ripple. Thank you, Coach, for joining us before the game. And then, of course, we got to thank Toby Madison for getting us down here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He let us know about the Buggy Bowl, and we didn't know anything about it.
You're right. We had no clue.
I'm impressed.
Very impressed.
I'm impressed. And then, of course, again, I want to thank Money Ministries and everything that Kojak and his wife Tamara does for the community in Madison County. They do awesome work up there.
Obstacles now for every youth.
That's right. Look them up. Check them out. And then CBA, Zachary Basketball Academy. Thanks both those organizations for helping us do what we do, Kojak.
Yes. Get ready.
And then I want to thank everybody for the Kojak and Zach Show family. Kojak and his wife Tamara. Producer ND, Nikki
Who's over there jamming out? You ain't even seen her, Zach. She been jamming.
She's banging that head, ain't she?
Yes, she is.
And then Damian James Entertainment, Benny Patterson and his wife Tasha. And then last but not least, I want to thank Ben Carney for all his graphic design work. Thanks, Carney, for all you do, brother. We appreciate it.
BP, love you. BC, love you too.
Love it. And then real quick, hey, if you want to help out the Kojak and Zach Show, you don't have to be a company. You can just go to our Patreon account. We're going to put the information up right now. Hey, help us out. Anything that you can contribute would help. We're doing a lot of games, aren't we, Coach?
And thank you in advance. You're right about that, Zach. Hey, we want to thank even down here, Barr-Reeves and Daviess.
Yep.
We want to thank them because they contributed and they bought some merch. Tonight, so we definitely want to thank everybody that bought some merch.
Yeah, and thank the school for letting us come in and sell our merch.
Barr-Reeves, thank you in advance. Thank you so much.
Sure do. Hey, and those of you that haven't grabbed a hoodie or a t-shirt yet, go to our website.
Yes.
You can go to kojakandzach.com or thekojakandzachshow.com.
That's right.
Our merch is ready. We got red and black hoodies, red and black t-shirts. Get on there and get you something.
Hey, we down south, Zach.
We're way down here.
In Viking country and Cougar country.
That's right.
Man, to see the merch even down south, 2.5 hours away. I love it.
I love it. And then, hey, we still have half a season left. Now, the girls season's winding down, Kojak.
Yes,
we got sectionals in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
But after that, we still have another month and a half left of the boys' season. So, hey, we're still looking for sponsors. If you want to do a commercial, you want to broadcast on here, want to get your name out, your logo, get a hold of Nikki DeRoff at the Kojak and Zach Show at gmail.com.
Yes. So we thank you in advance because, hey, we're already participating, we're already expecting, to see you guys show up and get some of this merch. So thank you in advance.
That's right. Again, thanks everybody from Barr-Reeve. Thanks everybody from North Daviess.
They knocking out too.
Oh yeah, they're jamming over there. I think they're having a concert. Hey, thanks everybody. We sure appreciate it.
Have a good night.
See ya. All right, here with Coach Thompson, Barr-Reeve head coach. Coach, you guys were down early. Mm-hmm. Close game tonight, but you guys had a great third quarter there and ended up pulling it out. Extended the lead, held on to it till the end, but what a great win tonight for you guys.
Yeah, it's one of those things, and both teams have been involved in some rivalry games already this year. But the fact that, we played at the Hatchet House in front of a big crowd, played at Lagodi last weekend in front of a packed house. So tonight wasn't a big change for our guys. Mm-hmm. So that was good from that respect, but it's the same way with North Daviess. They're used to playing in front of big crowds too. And so I think when we came out and we didn't get off to a great start, I don't think our kids panicked. It was pretty good. When you play North Daviess and Coach Dalrymple's teams do a great job of controlling tempo, you got to try to speed them up. And so, we felt like our best chance over the years, we've not had a lot of success speeding them up in the half court. So we needed to try to speed them up in the full court. And we were kind of doing that a little bit in the first half, but there was a real big play. We were up 6-2 early. And we get them to take a quick one. And then there's a long rebound, they kick it out, and they bang a three. And, we weren't getting to the 50-50 balls like we needed to get to in the first half.
We talked about that actually.
In the second half, when we started to turn them over a little bit, smell blood, I felt like we got those 50-50s.
Yeah.
And then the other big thing, Randy, that I felt like we did a lot better job of in the second half. In the first half, we were trying to avoid contact. I felt like Coach's kids did a great job being physical, not only with our shooters on the perimeter, but inside. And we were kind of avoiding contact and not finishing strong through the contact. In the second half, that enabled us to get to the free throw line. I think we were 11 of 13 from the line tonight, so that was a positive.
Very good.
And then we also finished stronger in the second half. And so once those things, that combination of things got going, we were in good shape.
Yep, I agree, Coach.
Absolutely, Coach. You covered mainly everything that we even talked about. This game
I tried,
tonight.
Kojak. I'm not very smart, but I tried.
Listen, you didn't try, Coach. You got it done, just like y'all did on this court tonight.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. The defensive intensity out here was very, very impressive. It really was.
Both ways. I thought North Daviess
absolutely.
both ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. And me and Zach talked about this. This is the best low-scoring game that we've ever been to because of the defensive intensity.
Exactly.
I really think that when you guys extended that trap, was it a 2-1-2 trap? Listen, it was really effective.
Yeah.
And they really struggled with getting the ball out of the trap.
They did.
Which caused some transitional baskets for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And then once we got that, and then they fouled us a couple times there in transition, but that was adding to the foul total, and that helped us get to the free throw line.
Yeah, it did.
So it's a double-edged sword where you foul that guy in transition. That's great. You take away the 2, but then you're adding to your foul totals. And I'll tell you that the 2-1-2 press has been something that I've had teams go to in the past. But I'll tell you, the master of the 2-1-2 is Lamar Brown down at Princeton.
Really?
I'll tell you, I watched Lamar Princeton play a couple teams early, and I called Lamar, and I'm like, dude, I've never seen anybody play that way. His kids are long and athletic, and and I knew at our level that our guys have some length and athleticism, and so I felt like it could be good for this
tonight.
Group.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I can't take credit for that. Lamar's the master.
And I'll tell you what, though, you guys are big too, Coach.
Yeah, we are.
You're not just tall. I mean, you guys are
our guys
thick.
move pretty well.
Yes, they do.
with our
They move very well.
And I'll tell you, our big man, Evan Waymeyer, I thought was huge for us.
Mr. Waymeyer. Yes, sir.
And the thing we've been blessed with here at a 1A school, we had Keegan O'Neal, who was 6'8", and played at USI. And then we had Kurt Hope, who was 6'9", playing at Bellarmine. And so we've had these big guys go through the program, and now our big guys coming through get compared to those guys. And you know how that is.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's not fair. Like you got to let this guy be himself.
Yeah.
You're right.
And if you could see where Evan's come from since the 5th and 6th grade until now, and it's a lot of work on his own, doing tennis balls off the wall, jump rope, and and I got to give his AAU coach, Craig Pop, who's an assistant coach at Southridge, a lot of credit. Craig's really worked with him on skill development. He's how the AAU scene is. Sometimes those guys don't always develop. Craig's a good one, and he does a great job.
Sometimes you probably need to reprogram them coming back from an
Sometimes
AAU,
you do,
but it's
with
nice
Evan,
to have a good AAU coach too.
Evan did a great. Craig did a great job with Evan. He came back as 2.0, man.
Man, ain't that something? You know what, Coach? You had another big that you was about to put in, but the time ran out.
Yeah.
Paul, I think this is
Jacob Paul. Yeah.
Man, when he was bending down, I said, man, he's the same size as I am. When him bending down, I said, man, and he hadn't played all game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Jacob's really come a long way as well. He's done a nice job for us on the JV, and he's a guy that we're really going to depend on next year when Evan leaves.
Yes,
Next man up. We talk about that all the time, Coach.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. Well, Coach, listen, man, y'all put on a great show. I love how patient you guys were offensively and defensively. You never gave up, man, and you continued to push, and apply pressure defensively, man.
Well, and their zone, their 2-1-2 half-court zone is tough. And so many people try to break it by sending the ball around the perimeter.
Yeah.
And it's hard to drive those gaps.
Yeah.
Because you always got that middleman there. So we felt like it was really important to attack through the middle. But I thought Brent did a great job of dropping his guard to keep us from getting it to the elbow. So at halftime, we talked about sending that 1-4 down to the volleyball line, and I felt like we got into the meat of the defense a little more in the second half.
Not only that, Coach, you guys came out with your half-court trap of your own.
Yeah.
And, man, I'm going to tell you what, that was very effective in that third quarter.
No, it was really good, and we felt like that was important. And you guys know basketball well enough at a high level that even in a low-scoring game like this, where we only scored 39, we still increased the number of possessions over what I felt like they wanted to do.
Absolutely, you guys did, and took advantage of it down there too, Coach.
So important, yeah.
And second half, you guys did a great job penetrating that zone that they had. Man, you guys did a phenomenal job and looking, creating for the team. You know, your team did a great job creating for each other.
Exactly.
And you was getting the basket.
And here's the thing I'm most proud of with our guys, not just the adjustments, but of sticking to the game plan when it wasn't showing results on the scoreboard.
Yes, sir.
And we didn't waver. And also tonight, we've had nights this year where we've made 8, 9, 10 threes. We didn't make a three.
Yeah.
Right.
But I felt like the offensive rebounding was the difference.
Yes. Yeah, we spoke about that. You guys were getting second and third chances, every shot. And it was like, wow, and me and Zach said, listen, they will not, North Daviess, they can't come back. Yeah. And they can't, put a dent in that lead that you guys had if they're allowing you to get second and third attempts.
Absolutely.
You guys did a great job, Coach. Listen, Coach. We might have to come back again next year.
Hey, we'd love to have you back. Maybe this next time for the Lagodi game.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, we heard that's a big rivalry too. So, Coach, listen, we want to thank you for letting us come down here, you and your AD down here. Thank you guys for letting us come in here and broadcast these games and highlight some of these kids. A lot of the teams up north don't get to see the teams down here.
No, not at all. And that's like I told you guys this week. I really appreciate you guys, loving basketball enough in the state of Indiana and what you guys are doing to come down here and cover us. So we appreciate you guys.
Well, we heard it was a big game, big rivalry, and Toby.
He wasn't lying, was he?
No, he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. I was sure going to call him on it too, but he wasn't lying.
Hey, congratulations tonight. Thanks for joining us. We sure appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot.
So tell us, for the people that don't know you out there, tell them who you are and tell them, he played with our buddy Toby in high school. So go ahead and fill him in and tell them what you did.
I did. I was on the team for real. John Mullen. I work at North Daviess in athletics, transportation now, but I was teaching and coaching. And so anyway, I'm from Washington Catholic. Okay. And so Toby Madison and you guys were all Indiana All-Stars together.
That's right.
And so, but Toby and I have been best friends since second grade when he started coming to Washington Catholic. And we've been balling together ever since, except he still can ball, and I'm just pretty much on the sidelines. I'm just watching.
So did you graduate the same year?
Yeah, 93, class of 93, just like you guys.
From Washington Catholic.
Yeah, a little WC, which is right down the road. And I don't know if y'all have been in the Birdcage, but it's a tiny little gym and a lot of history there, too.
A lot of history. I've heard a lot about it, but never been.
Right. Well, I mean, it was a neat place to play and grow up. And we were pretty good back in the day.
Yeah, you were.
But a lot of it had
small school.
A lot of it had to do with Toby. I mean, he was no, for real.
Toby was a star.
He was an Indiana All-Star, right? And we had we had 28 in our senior class.
Wow. Students, boys, right?
28.
Just totally 28.
And 2 of those 28 were foreign exchange students. So Washington Catholic is a tiny little place,
right?
And we just happen to have an
amazing
player. Yeah,
that's right. Mason, big noise. So, man, what is this? Because Coach was just telling us that when it comes to the history of North Daviess against Barr-Reeve,
right.
You are the man. You got all of the intel.
Honestly, I'm happy to share some of what I know,
Barr-Reeve, the history that Barr-Reeve brings to the table, and if you've met Albert Kavanaugh, Mr. K, if you get a chance to see Albert, he's the historian, right? He's the guy who's been here his whole life. I've just been in North Daviess about 7 years.
Okay.
But I grew up in Daviess County, so, I've not really left Daviess County.
Right.
But the history from the rivalry side, this Buggy Bowl thing, that's why you guys are here for this Buggy Bowl trophy, which hopefully North Daviess remember to bring.
Okay.
Because we did win it back last year.
I think I was sitting out there.
So you've seen it.
Yeah, it's out there.
So basically what you've got is you've got an Amish community. You've got the Amish community. Obviously they don't drive vehicles. So they're, you saw the buggies when you pulled up.
Yes.
And so these two communities are both, I won't say predominantly Amish, but there's lots of folks that are Amish, Mennonites. And these kids are all related, these parents and grandparents, brothers and sisters, and they're all kind of intertwined a little bit.
Yeah.
So this rival could break up families almost.
Well, I'll tell you.
It's like the Purdue IU rivalry,
What you're going to find is tomorrow morning at church, it's all about the bragging rights. Tomorrow at lunch, somebody's getting more chicken than the other one.
Yes.
The church cookies, somebody's passing them, and somebody's like sitting back and not getting it. But these guys are all. Mike Decoursey, he's another historical fellow.
Absolutely.
Mike.
Come on in, Mike.
Come on, Mike. Get in, Mike. You know Mike.
Hey, just real quick, Mike. Listen, we just met Mike, but it's not all about Mike. We got to talk about his wife real quick. Tell us a little bit about your wife.
Well, she just retired after a 23-year.
She took a break.
She took a break. 3 state championships as a volleyball coach, like you guys. She was an Indiana All-Star, played at Indiana State.
Wow.
95 grad.
Sure did.
And she's excited to have you guys here. Her friend John's here. I mean, everybody's here.
So Mike and Amber also have a 5th grade daughter, Daisy, on this basketball team and on this budding volleyball group.
This girls group that's coming up. Man, they're gonna be making some noise down in Southern Indiana.
They have the chance to be good if the parents like me and him can just stay out.
We gotta stay out of the way. Stay out of the way.
The future's bright.
That's bright. Awesome.
That is good.
One of the questions I got from Mike is, and he can't answer this, but one of these days, this gym needs to be named after Amber Decoursey, this volleyball 3 state champions. I'm bringing it now. Like, can we get a motion to name this gym after Amber?
Maybe the Kojak and Zach show.
You can't be modest.
It's definitely going to be brought up. It's just being recorded.
At least the court. Not the gym, at least the court. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. The evidence. Look, the proof is in the pudding, man.
Yeah. Give us the court.
And we did get a chance to, or I did, we got a chance to go up there and see her picture hanging in the hallway with her Indiana All-Star jersey and stuff like that. So that's nice to have someone like that in your program.
She likes, she likes to help and do things and be involved and the only thing she doesn't like about that Indiana All-Star picture up there, and I know you guys can relate, she's embarrassed about the haircut. I knew you was going to say the hair. But if that's the worst thing in a picture like that, then you're in great shape. So.
That's pretty awesome.
Absolutely, man. Hey, listen, I'm good. You was going.
We were just talking about the buggy, the families that come together, the cousins that are out there on the floor playing against each other. Correct. They got to get up and go to church in the morning and have lunch.
Yep.
And it's bragging rights for the whole year.
Yeah, I went to an Amish Sunday supper 2 weeks ago with a former student and Toby's son Cam.
Yeah.
And you had probably 50 people in this house, and even with the Lagodi game, who we consider to be our arch rival, they were already talking about this game because even the Amish in a house with buggies and no electricity and everything else. You got Vikings and you got Cougars, and they were already talking about it. So I mean, it's legit.
You guys are here for that. You guys are here for that.
The competitiveness. This is what and this is what me and Zach talk about. Listen, this is how competitive we were. If my grandmother stepped on the basketball court, listen to me, she in trouble.
In trouble.
Listen, she getting the business.
Right.
And when that horn go off, now she's back grandma.
Right.
I see that happening here.
Yeah.
We cousins, we family. Look, we hang out every day, but when we step on that hardwood in between them lines, you're the enemy.
And what you guys get and what you've had, I think, is a little bit about what we got going on here, where back in the day when you had multiple high schools in Anderson, but y'all knew each other.
Yeah.
Y'all played against each other. You may have played AAU. You played in the same rec league. You played this. These kids, it's kind of the same thing. So whereas a lot of that stuff has gone away in different places, these kids still like I said, they see each other at church. They play open gyms with each other. They play. You know, we need to take them out to the middle point, to the complex.
The donut hill.
Yes.
They call it the donut hill. Simon J.
Yep.
So
we have a complex about halfway in between
Okay.
Barr-Reeve and North Daviess.
Here's Toby Madison.
Big Toad.
And what it's just a gigantic intramural facility. So these kids go up there and they battle all off season and in the fall.
Like open gyms.
Like it's almost like it's a league, like a glorified open gym. Basically. Yeah.
And there's a lot of Amish that are playing up there that didn't come to public school.
Yeah.
That are darn good.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Darn good. Like Air Amish is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
They did
time.
a story on those guys back in 2019 in the USA Today, but it's a little throwback, and I think you guys would appreciate it. You know, back in the day, you didn't have the phone, you didn't have this, you didn't have that. What'd you do?
Absolutely.
You
ball
you freaking played ball, and that's the throwback mentality here. They don't have the life's luxuries to occupy their time. They play ball, and when it gets warmer in the spring, they'll play baseball or softball, and then they'll just repeat the cycle. So
yeah,
I love it.
I'm excited, Kojak.
And
What about
listen,
you?
I am officially a Buggy Bowl fan. I'm all in, man.
Now, all this atmosphere, this pomp and circumstance is fun, but I've watched the clips that introduce your show.
Yeah.
And you went off for 36.
Yeah.
And you had 30
Yeah.
head to head, right?
Yeah.
36 and 30, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if these two teams will get to 36 to 30 tonight. That's the part of the Buggy Bowl y'all don't understand. No, I would too. But I'm just saying, if you came to watch the offense,
More defense. We're going to see a lot of defense out there, or what?
Southern Indiana's usually a little bit longer in the possessions. You might not see the up and down that you're used to. You may like shoot the ball, but it's all strategery, right? It's
strategery, as George
it's all
W. Bush said.
strategery. So I would take 36 to 30.
Right.
Well, it doesn't win, so depending on who you're for.
Take 2-1.
Hey, say that then. I know. As a matter of fact, somebody had already told us. Somebody had already told me on the way. They said, listen, because they was very familiar with the basketball down here, and they was like, look, it's different from up here. You know, matter of fact, it was Jason Chappell.
Yeah. Chappell.
Yeah, Coach Chappell. He's the AD at Liberty Christian up there. But he was like, listen, it is everything they say it is. You know, however, the speed of the game is totally different. It's not going to be up and down. So he had already warned us.
Yeah.
So
yeah, defense
Your possessions will be longer.
The defense is just more of a focus, and the athleticism isn't quite, maybe what you're used to. But when you go to defensive margin and averages for the state, you're always going to see Barr-Reeve, North Daviess, this group of teams, LaGuardia, right there at the top.
So can I ask you this question real quick? Mm-hmm. So is it safe to say that? Well, I ain't gonna say is it safe to say. Did we do more talking now about the history of the Buggy Bowl and everything? Are we not going to do as much talking broadcasting?
Well,
will we have more to say broadcasting, or did we have more to say?
Oh no, I think you'll have plenty to say.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a different style.
I'm just asking because we can talk about anything.
We
can talk about a sock rolled up, hanger in the door, and playing back. You hear what I'm saying? We can talk about whatever. Yeah. So
I don't want to dance. I'm just saying it's just a different style. The Cougars need to grind.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Now, and Michael tell you, the past couple years we ran, we flew up and down, but you don't have that kind of talent year in and year out.
Absolutely.
Right.
So which it changes.
It's a trip to the dentist, man. It is. It really is.
We call it a rock fight.
Rock fight. Yeah, a basketball game and a rock fight.
8th grade. We're talking about rock fights in 8th grade.
So John and I got this thing when we talk to each other.
We coach against each other.
I'll call him. I'll say, Johnny, knock knock, and he'll say, who's there? And I'll say, and we'll just say it at the same time, rock fight.
Yeah.
He knew instantly I was calling, and knock knock. The knock knock joke is, hey, somebody beat somebody 32-28 tonight.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
So yeah, rock fight.
Well, that's awesome, man. Hey, listen, we really appreciate your time. We appreciate all the knowledge and everything, man, that you guys have given us, man. I'm already laughing. I'm tickled on the inside, man. But I'm excited about this game, regardless.
We're excited you guys are here.
Absolutely.
And it's Coaches versus Cancer night. I don't know if I'm about to talk to you about that.
Yes. Okay.
As a matter of fact, tell us a little history about what happened in the cancer with the young man that played here that went on to Grace College
Okay,
and ended
so
up having some
I've got
issues.
the shirt on.
Yeah. So
Yeah, check this out right here.
Wow.
Yeah, Hagen.
Yeah, so Hagen Knepp,
Mhm.
he was a starting guard on. I know Coach Thompson talked to you guys and Coach Dalrymple about the back-to-back state champions. He was our star guard. He was a junior all-star, and he when he got to Grace. And John coached him in a bunch of things, and he can tell you probably the hardest working kid.
I love Hagen. I just love Hagen Knepp.
He is one of those. He is one of those wild men that you guys played with. Who was always on the floor, who never got hurt, and then he got a very aggressive form of stomach cancer, and you know the coaching staff up at Grace said, you know, when you got here you're winning sprints, and now you're finishing last, and not only are you finishing last, there's distance between you and that. You know what's going on. Wow. And so he's had 2 pretty aggressive surgeries. You know, will he ever play a competitive second of basketball again? I don't know. I mean, it's all that's up in the air. But right now, I mean, we're praying for his health.
That's what I was going to say. It's actually a little bit more than basketball right now. It's not really about basketball anymore.
No, it's not. He's got an older brother. He's got a younger sister. So he's got a good family structure, and like you said, it's more than basketball. And this is where I'll give these guys their flowers, as the kids say these days. You know, they've taken their half of this night, and they said, "Hey, let's just go ahead and give it back to Hagen."
We want Hagen to have it.
And that's that's when you talk about the family side of the rivalry. I mean, you're gonna see people who do not like each other for 32 minutes, but then when it's over, you get a lot of that, and that's a good part of it.
Yep.
Well, our prayers are with him and his family and
everybody. I mean, there's so many people that are touched by this on both sides and all over the place. But for a young man like Hagen, who starred here and actually dominated the Cougars most of his career, to have something like that happen at such a young age and not get to fulfill that scholarship, play ball. Grace is undefeated, number 1 in the nation for NAIA, and Hagen ought to be on that team. Yeah. Wow. So we're always loving on Hagen.
That's what. That really blesses me to know that a young man that is such a competitor as you guys knew him to be. For him to go off into college and now Grace is experiencing some success, how rough that is for him, just in his mentality of thinking. But this is the part that I love. My people at home, they understand and they love me through it.
And the whole state, to be honest with you, last year there was Hagen Strong games all over the state last year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, man. Yeah. Everybody comes together.
I mean, it went from from South Bend into Indy to Evansville, and basically all points in between.
But he's a fighter. He's still he's still going.
Absolutely.
He's going to turn 21 years old in May, and I think May 1st, I don't know, but I got to coach him in Little League, and he's my guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I tell you what, he done did his job. He has affected lives, man, for the better.
Yeah.
Because it's not even about basketball.
Right.
You're talking about who he was or who he is to you, and so that's the part right there. Even when basketball stops, did I give what I needed to give? After people are talking about basketball, after it stops, did I affect your life? Did I impact you in such a way to where you're still talking about me, even outside of basketball? That's what it's really
I'd be
about.
talking about Hagen on a daily basis regardless, man. He's the kind of kid he is.
And that's what makes it special is I think the people at North Daviess recognize he is a good kid from a good family. They like the way he played and competed, and they've got no problem, giving their half of the night to him because that they saw that when he was 15 years old, 16 years old. This is a good dude, he's all right. And like I said, can't say it enough, can't thank Cougar Nation enough, and it's
Mike was a part of Cougar Nation for a while.
I was a Cougar for 5 years. So when I caught you guys walking in here, I was with Coach Dalrymple. I was up with him for 5 years. Was his freshman coach there for a hot minute.
Okay.
So been friends ever since. So when he said, we act like we don't like each other, but we're really friends. I mean, there's a lot of that going on. So our principal out there, he was on his staff. So. So you've got people who go back and forth.
Absolutely.
Where John's been there, and then he's got, Jalen at North Daviess, who was just a stud, but then Brindley's little daughter's here, and you've got just a lot of that every direction, and it makes it cool.
Well, when you have a smaller community like this, or even the county, I mean, everybody in the county or surrounding counties, it is a close-knit family. It's not just, this person goes to this school or this person goes to that school. You guys mentioned it earlier. You have mixed families, cousins going here, going there. I mean, but it's great to see the whole community come together for a young man like that, especially for a great young man that's. To be honest with you, he did everything he did out here on the court for all these people for 4 years. You know what I mean? So I love that they're giving back.
Yep, and that's giving back. That's the phrase.
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, guys, thanks for giving us an education and telling us about the Buggy Bowl. We sure appreciate it.
Thanks,
We're glad to be
Kojak.
here.
Hey,
We're
Good to see you. I played against you a long time ago.
Hey,
you
was
balling back in the day.
I told
Appreciate
Kojak
it.
walking in, I said Thompson has used him as a noun, an adjective, a
Yes.
verb.
Yes.
He's been used a lot of
Yes.
different ways. And when he would call a kid Kojak Fuller in practice, it was not a compliment to the kid and a major compliment to him. So yeah,
That's good.
And the kids had no idea
Yeah,
what
so
coach was
I
talking
told you
about.
they'd come and
Who
ask.
is this guy?
So
They're gonna know now.
Now they know.
Well, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Shout
Thank you
out.
very much. Great. Yep.
Yeah,
Always good. Yep. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Anything else?
Thanks for being down.
Sure enough.